Viewers, welcome again to another edition of the Coach's Desk with host Coach Minze. Yeah, man. And we are here today to talk about the prediction of the game between Jamaica and United States of America. Also, just want to have a little preview talk on what to expect in the game. And we have two persons on our panel tonight in Military Guna TV and the fourth official. So, yeah, man. If you don't know anything about these two YouTubers, people, go and check them out. Subscribe to their channel, watch their videos, and of course, keep the family going. All right, this is some people jumping in. I remember the golden rule, people. Once you join the live, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the live. Tell a friend. That will tell a friend that Coach's Desk is on. All right. So, yeah, man, welcome to all the people who are on. I trust that everybody is doing well. I trust that everybody is doing all right. Yeah. And everybody is doing the necessaries in order to stay safe. Yeah, man. So, we have Ian Campbell on. Big up yourself, Ian. We have Man of God. Big up yourself. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man, we're going to discuss the match. And yeah, man, Rahman Osborne, big up yourself. Remember, people, come with your team, come with your lineup, come with your starting team tonight because we're gonna discuss that. Yeah, man. So, Military Guna, welcome to the show. Just say something now.
All right, thank you for having me, bro. Big up, big up, big up. Big up to the chat, all our in the chat. Here to discuss football, we are passionate about this sport. But guess what? We'll put aside, maybe me and the fourth official have to put aside the club side now and say a national team thing there right now. So if you enjoy the reggae boys, and hopefully them can bring home something for us this break because we haven't beaten US in such a long time and we need something from them. They're our biggest rival. They come like any rivalry about the place. But thank you for having me do a Coach's Desk.
Yeah, man, big up yourself. And people who are just logging in, please remember just to go over and support the Military Guna channel. The fourth official. I'm a brother this. Rome.
Go on. Yeah, man. It's like you depend your rivals in the league and then the international duty come around. That's how they in the military go.
Yeah.
So we just get call of the national team. So we put that aside, you see. Time to support the big side. The last time Jamaica beat the USA, I think I know the Gold Cup, See, we need to get that winner. We need a moral boost, yeah. You understand? For sure, the man, for Pepe, for Whitmore show same program look good and they might do something in program. We need that confidence boost, yeah. A lot of people are looking for Whitmore for feel, so we need to see that we need to get that winner. And I look forward to it.
Yeah, man, and people just remember just to go over to the fourth official channel, subscribe to it, watch the videos, yeah, man, because we want this thing to grow. Yeah, man, I don't know our co-workers are in, and we have to give the support to our co-workers, all right? So I see comments coming in already. Probably give people a little more time, but just to give an update on what the team arrived in Austria on Monday. And of course, they would have done their COVID test. And we understand that two persons tested positive. So they had to be isolated in their hotel room. Now, we understand again, or we learned that, they did more tests. And what transpired is that the two persons who would have tested positive would have returned negative, and then two more persons would have tested positive. So we're not sure what is happening, and but definitely I think there was a training session. The players seem to be upbeat, especially the new invitees. They seem to be upbeat and ready to play for the Reggae Boys. So if this is a loyalty test, from what I see, these players are ready and they are loyal to the cause. You understand? So I just want to run through the comments before we jump into it and just big up some persons who are on. We already said Ian Campbell is in the house, Managad in the house, Rahman Osborne in the house, Tennis Lewis in the house, Ricardo Miller in the house. We have Timoy. Comments are coming quick and fast. I want to jump past me. Timoy done. Big up. We have one female in the house. Yes, authentic vibes. Big up yourself. And people, if you want to have some fun and laughter, go over to Authentic Vibes YouTube channel. Give her a strength, all right? Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Um,
Well, Raman, me I come feeling and worried, you know.
all right. So, no man, everybody not positive, man. Ricardo Miller, we did call him. Travis, Peter King, Jamaica LOL, Kevin Reed, Kevin Bailey. Yeah, man. All the
Oh,
persons who are on.
I wish him Raman support. Mature start as early as possible.
Yeah.
Hey, me no know. Me want find out a woman. As soon as he come in for the chat, he might throw over half a man.
Where say? Roman laugh, start, and man you
Roman last
can't
start
win.
and man you
But
can't win. But after next time, still. When I chose, man, I reach good man when I chose start.
Exactly.
no respect, no respect,
Yeah,
Ram.
man. None
No
whatsoever.
respect.
All right.
It's a Man City. Yes, man. They expect that, man. I want them two personally. It's either a Man City or Arsenal fan, you know.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's true. So people, you see that name on the screen right now? Authentic Vibes. Yeah, man, go over to that YouTube channel and give her some strength. Trust me, if you want to enjoy it, if you want to have fun and laughter, just go check her out. Yeah, man. Full of vibes, as the name suggests. And they are authentic vibes. Yeah, man. So, starting with the room, the man of them chose to offer. Fast, quick and fast. What basically are you expecting of this game coming up Thursday?
Um, we need to see the type of football with more plan to play. We mentioned the results and all we want the results, yes, but if we're serious about winning the Gold Cup or qualifying for the World Cup, we need to see a philosophy from Whitmore tomorrow. We know how difficult it is to get new players and bring them in to try to play a system in one game. But from my perspective, watching the game, I don't want to see the football of old where Jamaica win the ball deep in the defense and kick it over the top and hope a fast man catch it and make something happen. You understand? We need to see some sort of football, some sort of philosophy in the game. Um, I don't like the bypass the midfield football any more than you do. You understand? We need to see the fullbacks and get involved. So basically, what I want to see is score and beat up them youth. Yeah, we would I really love to see a philosophy in the game to when we play. That's the biggest thing for me.
All right, well said. Me like that attitude about philosophy. But I mean, over the past few years, we have seen Whitmore taking charge of this team. Definitely, I am not seeing any philosophy. More like of a counter-attacking style of play. But definitely, we don't see I guess they would have probably been searching for a holding midfielder to settle the ball, to make the passes there and there. So probably that is what they're trying to find out in this game. My 2 cents on that. All right, before I do that, military. What are your thoughts on the game?
It means you know me love chatting, so I know. You should have said 2 cents, you know. All right. First thing first, let me tell you the truth. I'm going to be honest. Minister Whitmore, as a man, really take Jamaica to the next level. As the year, we got to say a while ago, the philosophy, the identity of football, we don't have that. We don't have an identity of football to represent it. This is how Jamaica play. And let me tell you something. Back in the 1998, enough we never have TV. Enough we never have TV. So the quality, what we said the man that they have, is it real? Then they really have the quality there? Because enough we never have no TV, we never know, you know. But guess what now, no? Technology evolves. Everybody know tactics. Everybody know XG, all type of aspect of football, which means that we have to look on football on a different aspect of things. Everybody right now, we can guarantee that everybody in the chat support a team in England. Everybody. Which means that they know football. And guess what now? No? When you look on a Jamaica play, and we don't know philosophy, we don't know if we play counter-attacking football. We don't know if we play possession based. We don't know if we play ball possessioners. We don't know. We don't know. So if we don't know that now and Whitmore managed to see him for so long, our eyes are going to open to them things right now because what's the better quality? We watch Champions League, we watch Europa League, we watch even World Cup, and it's what's the top quality footballer play. So if we don't see that the team are formulate that, we're gonna have problems. But guess what now? The positive is that we have some new people coming in our team, and we can guarantee to them hungry. And them have a point to prove, which means that we might see a good performance.
All right. I think you touched some very good points there, military Guna. Yeah, man. I like the points where you touched. But right now, from my point of view, Whitmore might not be the best coach tactically. You understand? He might not have the tactical acumen like Pep Guardiola or a big coach over there in on Liverpool's team in terms of Klopp. Might not have that, but I mean, the fact of the matter is that Whitmore has been getting the results. You understand? He has been getting the results. And how are you going to judge a coach? Is by the results. He might not be best tactically, but he has been getting the results when the team needs the results. He brought them to Gold Cup finals, win match against United States, hoping for them to do it in short order again. But when you look at the quality in terms of a coach, first and foremost, Whitmore is a legend, you know. And we should be treating him like a icon that, yeah, we're not take that away from him.
No, we're not take that away.
And it's not like I'm bashing a point in a military.
Yeah, man. Me know what I'm saying, man.
In terms of judging an individual, that's basically how you judge them. Because result oriented, and Whitmore has been getting the result. He might not have the best result. Over 100 games, he probably is doing better than some of the top name coaches that were here.
Yeah,
better than a Carl Brown, a Renee Simons, and so forth. You know what I mean? So let us give him a little time. But I like the point that you make. So we have to see the game now, watch how the team play, and then we basically shred through what he does as a coach. You understand? So we hope that will work out. And yeah, you sound like you have a comeback for that one.
No, man, somebody say a lick off from me. 10 years, I say left for Casey Palmer. But yes, I know, let me show you one. Instead of me have Casey Palmer in the central attacking midfield position, me have Bravel Morris. That's the man. No problem. Me take a shot. Me take a shot 10 years. Me take a shot. Me hold the one. Me hold the one. Me have to hold the one.
All right, so the Formula Sport, I see you trying to come on, but it's not working out. So may I kick you out? And so there is the link in the comment section. No, if not everybody will be accepted on set. So just before people start get upset, just know that not everybody will be accepted on set. All right, so let us run through some of the comments again. Brent Walker, question: what do you think a player like Martin Davis would offer the team setup? Hey, I don't know about military Gona and Rome, you know, when it comes on to player rating, but that youth, Martin Davis, I do believe that he deserves an opportunity in the team. He deserves to get a chance. He's a very good attacking player. He dribbles well and he passes the ball well. And if we're looking at an attacking player, then he would have fit the bill. So I don't know I've heard that there are issues where Malta's league is concerned. And because he's playing a bush league, then he's not gonna be selected.
But
regardless of how bad Malta league is, it's still better than Jamaica league.
Yeah, and I heard that Galatasaray is interested in getting him. That's a club there in Turkey, top club in Turkey.
Think about it. Don't think Galatasaray are a small club. All right. You see Martin Davis. You see. When I look on the team we bring out, we only have about 2 or 3 natural wingers, which is Jamal Lowe, Ricardo Morris, right? And
Yeah.
who was the other winger? But I think them personally are the only natural wingers we bring. So Martin Davis could actually have a slot in the team. Definitely. We look at the team, we have about 8 defenders. Defenders fully team. Centre back fully team. Come like a defender going to use to defend. Who are going to defend?
No, but
Boss probably going to play 5-3-2.
in all fairness, I think one of the two of the positions that I think need to be strengthened would
Right
be
back.
the defense. We need some more quality defenders, as well as the central midfield
Midfield.
area. So I do believe these selections would have been warranted because the coach would want to see these Spurs, what they offer, what they can do in against the Central America, the CONCACAF teams. And I believe that it's a good game to play against the United States to
Yeah.
see what these players can do, because the English League or the English Championship or whatever leagues they're playing in, those new invitees, it would have been different coming up against a CONCACAF team. So it's a good addition for Whitmore, and it's a case where he's going to be able to see these players, what they are made up of.
Yeah, I agree. Really, I agree with that. I agree with that point.
Yeah, man. So when we look at the thick of things, then Whitmore possible wants to see these players. How are they going to? I'm not certain that they're going to be gelling right away. You understand? But he wants to see what they have to offer. And trust me, that youth Ethan Pinnock, I don't think this will be his last game for the Reggae Boys. Yeah,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, I'm give people some information about Ethan Pinnock, you know.
Yeah, man, run it now.
All right. Stand by, people. Listen out. I say I can roll up in profile phone. I guess what people, me love stats, right? I'm going to know this from now. Go on. Oh, not pop up.
All right, so big up while you're looking.
I watch Brentford the other day and Ethan Pinnock. I can't remember Ethan Pinnock in a game, brother.
What's that?
You can't remember him in a game?
Yeah.
But remember, we can't hold on there. Are the best centre back in the championship right now. You know that, right?
I'm not saying, but what I say is, when we watch the game, you might say I'm the best centre back in the championship, and me inclined to believe you, right? Not because you're a Gooner, but because you're a Jamaican, right? But the fact is, me I watch him against Nottingham Forest the other day. I watched them against Nottingham Forest the other day, and you know when you have a, like, prior to that game, you know, afterwards me find out say man a Jamaican, you know.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, look out for him. Yeah.
So before the game, I never know. And after the game, when I find out say my Jamaican, I have to go back and check to see how would I then you meet up, you know. It never stand out to me. You understand what I say? Like in a game where Brentford should have win, them they go an easy goal for Nottingham Forest score. Brentford has struggled the last 5-6 games right now to keep up with Watford and the rest of them. So I try get an impression from him. So hopefully you can change that.
Let me tell you what going on with Brentford. It's really and truly. It's because they got so hard in the earlier part of the season. They come like them a struggle to keep up right now. Me feel like that's a problem. They must struggle to keep up right now. Because they go really, really hard in the early part of the season. So they must find it a bit difficult to keep up with the tempo. But you are going. You me do. Me start some couldn't screen share to men's channel. You listening, guys. Listen to team statistics, right? He played 31 game. I have 31 appearances and he start all 31. Minutes per game, 89 minutes per game, which means that he complete almost every game. For people, if you see me on the channel, knows that I love statistics. And that's my main thing, that I love statistics. You feature a team in a team of the week one time. You have 1 goal as a centre back. Yeah, we agree. But listen to this now. You have 1.4 shot per game. No striker can have that. That is really, which means I'm average. Every game, at least I get up 2 header or a shot off a goal. Remember, you have 1 assist. You are going to make one defender good. You average touch per 90 a 78.9 average touch per 90 minutes in one game. Let me tell you this. It means that in my pivotal point, now the defense in that turn to. The moment the team under pressure, then play it off to Ethan Pinnock. All right, relieve the pressure off my team, then rotate. So in a football, you have something called retention and rotation. How that go now? Retention and rotation is what the big teams then use. The Man City, the Barcelona. Retention have to keep the ball. Rotation have to keep it moving. So they keep the ball and keep it moving. It give time more. It give your team the ability to control and dominate the game. So you have possession, people in a possession base. So them things they do. So accurate passes per game for 86% per game. Them things I tell you, man, I'm really, really good. All right, so I'm going to go up on the defensive stats now.
Yeah, and what on the military? Cause see Tennessee Louis throw some darts at fourth official, you know. The man is a defender, maybe. If you hear about a defender in the game, him do a bad job. That means the forward have mesmerized him and them thing there.
Tennessee.
Yeah, man, it means that forward have him weak.
What kind of football you watch?
No, but
let me tell you something about if all of we watch a game, see,
Yeah.
and both sides are play a competitive game.
Yeah.
And you can see that you have, of course, both sides attack. And you can see say this one defender are angling business whenever the ball come towards him. Him handle the ball in the air. As you say, him dominant in the air when him go for attack. All him shots him not come from him dribbling the ball and attacking. All him shots him come from corner. I mean, him dominant in the air. If the ball come over, if you watch any sort of football, like the whole of England, know say as soon as the ball in the air, it'll find Harry Maguire head one way or the other.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Because he's big.
Because he's big.
All right. Let me tell you what I know about defender now. Look on the defensive
dominant.
Let me go at defensive stats now. For sure, you say a quality player. But you have 9 clean sheets, right?
Yeah.
Interception per game, you have 0.9 interception per game. Tackles per game, you have basically 1 tackle per game. Yeah, we might look on it in the loop, but guess what I think about now? Brentford, most of the time, dominant in the most game of them play. So you're not going to expect him to do a whole for defending like that in that aspect of things.
Yeah, man.
Clearance, 4.8 clearance per game. Now, 2 things on me see what I like. You have error leading to goal 1, and you have 1 penalty conceded. But think about this now. You concede 1 penalty in a 31 appearances. 1 penalty conceded now, which means a man know how to tackle. Even at the 18 yard, means they know how to tackle, know how to dominate, be dominant over one striker. And that's important.
Right now, Rome, right now, I'm going to take Pinnock over certain man in my defensive.
Right now, that's the truth.
Seriously. Hey, he's a quality. And remember, you know, his defensive prowess is not the only strong point of his game, you know. That man can also score from the set piece coming from the corner.
Exactly. Man having goal for sure. Never lost it.
So Rome, you can't use a 1 game. Oh, I say Rahman I say that too. You can't use a 1 game and I say him not good and he wasn't in the game.
No.
A game that was tough for him, you know. It was a 1. Remember they were leading the hitman Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney.
Whenever you're writing anything online, ensure that you hashtag Ivan Toney for the Reggae Boys. Anyway, you put up anything, ensure you hashtag that. Yeah, Ivan Toney, the hitman, scored and gave them the lead.
Yeah,
but
man.
somehow they probably lack concentration and then that team hit back on them. And I think that game ended in a 1-1 draw.
I think the man never get me wrong, you know.
Ethan is a gem, brother.
Let me lay it out for you. Lay it out with me that say. Me never know Ethan Pinnock before me watch the game, right?
Oh, okay.
And mind you, me that watch the game because man, you have a young baller named James Garner where the pan loan down there. So that's the reason why me that watch the game.
Yeah.
Right? And of course for the big striker. So when the game done and then me find out say this man here potentially can play for Jamaica. Me I try to think back and say, oh, me remember that the man then at the game. That is why me I say, yo, if me I watch a game and he not stand out to me in that game, me don't know anything about him previously. But I like watching football, and when we go halftime sit down, there's moments in the game where you can pinpoint it, you know, so that better they have something about him, whether defense, midfield, or attack. You understand?
All right. Let me show you something now. It's Brentford. Them conceded 39 goals in a 37 appearance. So they basically average them concede 1 goal per game.
Yeah.
That means they might do something right defensively. Exactly, they might do something right defensively.
Which is
And they must
good.
score.
Yeah, man. A good team, man. A very good team. I think they had a bad little spell. I think they were leading the championship. They had a bad spell that brought them down to fourth. But all the other teams are some tough team of play, some good baller play.
Yeah, man. Watford in front of them, Norwich in front of them, Swansea. I just Watford, Norwich, and Swansea play ball. Norwich play ball. Norwich have a Premier League squad. Watford
Yeah,
have a Premier League squad.
yeah,
And so
man.
it's surprising on a Swansea.
Yeah, man. So some baller playing in the championship there. So people, as you can see on screen, you can support the channel by sending super chat now. You can check out your if you're using a phone or your computer, you sit down where you just hit send. There's a $sign down there, so you can support the channel by sending super chat. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. All right, so one other player that we could talk about Guna and Rome is Andre Gray. Remember we had a long talk about him some time ago, and we were saying that he would be a very good addition. He's here now. So what are our expectation of this man? He came on in a game the other day and hit the onion bag. So
all onion bag.
yeah, man. So what are your thoughts on him representing the Reggae Boys? But before you answer though, Formula Sport, I don't know what is happening. Every time you see you come in the room, it is saying that your device not connected. I'm not sure what is happening. I don't know. Probably you can link me through, send me an email through Instagram, and I'll send it to your email, see if it works that way. All right. So what are your thoughts on Andre Gray, people? Who will go first?
Room. I know me love chat already.
All right. So honestly, Andre Gray is a wonderful addition, and he might come similar to he play similar to that youth from West Ham where Mike play for Mikel Antonio, where he bring a lot of strength.
I don't mind. The man I go play for Jamaica. I don't mind.
Right. He bring a lot of physicality in at the front line, you see me? In which case that's what we need, because we don't have that. We haven't had that since Onandilo. You understand what I say? We need a lot of physicality in that front line. I think because right now you might keep something out of the team, you know. You might watch for a lot, but you might keep homeboy out of the team.
Ayew, something like that.
Yeah.
Ayew.
That boy there, yeah. And I keep trying Dini out of the team too, because the boy is scoring him. Come on, him a score.
No, Jack Dini injured for a good while, no man.
So
at the end of the day, no man.
At the end, and Dini at Watford.
No man, but no, I'm Dini injured still, so you have to give fair play to Dini.
At the end of the day, when this man come, we know them are gonna be motivated because they need the national team as much as the national team need them. Remember me telling me over and over.
Yeah,
these men that come from overseas need the national team as much as the national team need them. So I think that when them man come and start play, we're gonna get the best out of them as much as we can get out of them, because these men want to raise their profile, and what better way to raise your profile than playing on a world stage for a national team? You understand what I say? So I think in terms of what you can give Jamaica is a target man, somebody we can hold on the ball with them back to goal, turn, connect the midfield together. He's not going to be that fast, quick striker where I go try to break through the lines. He might give 1 or 2 runs between defenders to break up the play, but I think he can give you a good player where in back to goal, ball to feet, connect the midfield, connect the wingers together. So I think that's all we can get all the time. And yeah, they're right. Are you play for Swansea, and the other brother play for another team. A 2 brother are you them, you know?
Yeah man, know that one.
One of them in our Prem. One of them I play for Crystal Palace, and I want to play for Swansea. Yeah, and I you man. Somebody else, but we'll get there.
Alright. You are one. You see for me have a problem, never serious problem, because Me love run to stats. Cause me just man ask what is Liam Moore stats in the chat. Probably me still run that. But me man me love chat about stats. Me walk around through stats they one time with the team lineup, you know. So you know that's all go. So probably that'll take some time. But you see, Andre Gray, you have a lot to offer, to be fair. You have a lot to offer. First thing you have to offer is experience.
Hold on there, go now. Hold on there. So, Mr. People ask what they think about Damari Gray and Reese Nelson. Reese Nelson
Yeah,
is
man. He's eligible.
He's eligible. He's on the radar. And Damari Gray, remember that has been stated that he has not made a decision as yet. So, just be patient, people. Just be patient. So, continue go now.
Yeah, as been said, the first thing I say I bring forward to the team, my experience. Now, as much as when we know on desperate stage right now, as Jamaicans, you know, for some quality players, you know, and that we know when we get too desperate, you know, and we start overhype some player, and then we start judge them off what we have. No, based off what we have, yes, I'm a better player, but let me tell you, a man played 23 games, right? Let me be honest with you, people. I know I'm chicken eyed and like he played 23 games. Well, he have 23 appearances and he only start 12 of them. Average minutes are 45, which means they don't play full game.
Who is that?
Play full, yeah?
Who are talking about?
Andre
Gray.
Okay, yeah. Cool, yeah. He normally come off for a bench for sure.
Yes, in a 23 appearance, he have 4 goals. Yeah, he have 4 goals in 23 appearances, you know. If we want to go to the lethal side of things, though, we have to remember now, man like Nicholson, man like Luton, what we used to. What we know, them man, they lethal. We move away from them man, they to facilitate Andre Gray. Yes, we know their name big, but the output not big. The output not big at all. But guess what? Based off what we have now, we have to work with him. And we don't have nothing bad to say about him. He have qualities what we know they can bring to the team. And I hope one day, because if we compare the man stats to Antonio, you know, Antonio make him look wash up, you know.
Yeah,
Antonio make him look wash up, you know. So, but what we have right now,
yeah,
I think he can do a job, he can contribute. If his output is that low, at least this match will be one I match him on you one. I will not see him back again. But we hope that this time match they will see something from him.
Right but, now, he have to play good, you know. He have to play good because Eddie Edley said, and I agree to it. That's why I put it up. I do believe that both him and Antonio, they are similar type of players.
Antonio scored more goals.
No, Antonio is more lethal than him, but in terms of
Gray will be a squad player, man.
In terms of the
Gray will be a good squad player for us. Add some good depth to our team.
Yes,
right. In terms of the physicality, both of them bring the same thing. That's what I mean.
He can't start for right now.
No.
Right.
In this game, he might start. Before we go any further, the Formula Sports, big up yourself. Welcome,
bless up, man. Bless up.
Everybody.
Military room.
Big up.
And persons on here, if you don't know about the Formula Sports channel, just jump over, check him out, and before you leave, just hit the subscribe button and support the thing. So what are you saying on this matter now at hand?
You mean Andre Gray?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Andre Gray will provide some good depth for us, you know. But right now the team is so good, especially if Tony comes. Trust me, right now Andre Gray can't get in our starting lineup. But he does have some good attributes and he will provide some good depth for us for sure.
Agree.
For sure.
Yeah, man. And very good points here. David Nichols, I agree with you. Casey Palmer and Ethan Pinnock will be 2 of the top players in this game. Listen to me, people. Me I jump in it right now. Me not put me head on a block, but me I put my words out there. Jamaica will not lose the game, you know. I had a feeling that they were gonna lose 2-0, but somehow I just thought about the game, and some persons have been talking about 6-0 and all of them something there 7. That never happened.
Let me tell you,
boy, because of the results of them a drop doing a coach from what they are, because of the results of them being a drop.
Oh, US?
Yeah, that's why people
Trust me,
think so.
US.
I get sick.
All
Coach,
right.
coach.
Let us put it into perspective. Hold on. Let us put it into perspective because, of course, if we're gonna look at matchups, US versus Jamaica, of course, US would have been leading.
You have a better squad.
Far
No,
better.
in terms of win, lose, and draw,
Let me
Oh,
tell
you
you
mean
something
head
that.
to head ratio?
head to
Let me
head,
tell you
right?
something that.
Mm-hmm.
We played 20.
Would have gotten 3 wins, 8 draws, and we would have lost
16.
16 times. So, in all fairness, going into this game, US would be the favorites.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that they are playing out of either of the team's home ground. So
Mm.
that would have to take into consideration.
Neutral venue.
Exactly, it's a
That's
neutral
a solid point, coach.
for the first time. So you have to take that into consideration as well. Is it a case where Jamaica does very well away from home in international friendlies? We can take that also into consideration. So there are a number of things we could look into when when we're talking about this game. But if we go by the stats, then US will be the favorite. You
But
understand? Go ahead.
coach,
Mm-hmm.
if we struggle to beat them here, you really think that we playing this match in a neutral venue will have much of a difference? Because even here, even when they come out here to play us, our record against them isn't good.
Yeah, but remember, this is a different state of mind from the players, Jamaican, and I don't. US is in a transition too, so we have to
Why?
look on that as
Hold on.
well.
I can answer some funny.
Yeah, man,
Watch
go
out now.
ahead.
Let me show our sticky situation with in regards to that. All right. So our playmaker, a Casey Palmer, right? That's a few number 10. That this time man will create a chance and do things to it, get things done. And which point they play ball, the championship there, you only have what? 2 assists and 3 goals. You have 2 assists and 3 goals. Now, when we compare now with Pulisic, we have for them playmaker. We all know Pulisic have to provide. So when we look on it, when it's a neutral ground now, we look on it, we could take off the Jamaican cap off our head. Yeah, if you come off, but we could take off it. And we could be realistic. The reason why US are going as favorite because of the quality squad they have. They have better players. And that's the fact. They are better players. And play at a higher level as well. Now, if we say them all play on a neutral ground, remember no, every neutral ground now have no fun. So we don't have no support, we don't have no crowd that cheer for it. US not no crowd that cheer for it. So on the day, I quality on the pitch, I go display. They come like you play evening ball game. And the moment you walk on the field, you in your shirt, and you look on the skin side, they say, no, the skin side are bad. All that bad ball and go pal on skin side. What that mean for you, on shirt side? You have to
Hear me
work
no man.
extra hard. You
Hear
have
me
to
no
hard.
man. Hear me no go now. Me
Hard.
get the
You go
point
use with
from
it.
you make. Very good points. But right now, Pulisic, right now, me know people are gonna take this controversial and probably that's why I turn off the camera so me have to slide.
Me know what you about to say, coach. Me know what you about to say.
Pulisic as no great baller as we
No man,
We're not.
coach, can I speak on this, coach?
hey.
Coach, I think Pulisic. There was a point in time where I think Pulisic was greatly overrated because of his American nationality and
Hey, great.
overhyped
Me
Hey,
agree with that.
by the
same
media.
thing. Me
Me
No,
agree
agree
there's
with
with
a
that.
that.
point in time. No, I'm not saying that now, I'm saying there's a point in time where
Yeah,
I
me
thought
agree.
that in his Dortmund days. But now, coach, I actually think
Yo.
he's underrated.
All right. Let me. All right.
Really?
Let me
I
put.
think
Let me
he's
put certain things to rest.
underrated.
Let me
All
put
right.
certain
Underrated.
things to bed now.
What
Well,
on the room? What on the room? You say Pulisic. You say Pulisic. Whether I'm a player or not, me think he overrated. Plus, he gets a lot of media hype. Hey, when you watch some
True.
certain channels, when they normally carry English league, once Pulisic a play, that team Chelsea, them a get airtime,
That's
So
why Chelsea bought him.
they really hype him up in a sense.
Yeah.
Not to say that he's not a good baller, him have pace, him dribble well, In
He
football
very well.
IQ is
Yeah.
up there. Me not take no, but me think him overrated.
All right,
Uh,
let me put it to bed right now, Fono.
So
Me
yeah, shut
ready?
down your show. Yeah, shut down your show.
Let me make you know where really good with Pulisic. They good at a point, right? You see, after Jadon Sancho come and take him spot at 19 or 18 years old, and Pulisic start job and Chelsea buy him. The only reason why people are talking about Pulisic right now after Chelsea buy him was because of the hype him get from the American football media. You have to
Alright, you
understand.
have
Say,
one. Him
oh,
not
well,
go
I
play.
know.
It's just a
You have to
season.
no
understand.
man.
Him not go
You have to
play.
understand. Say, well, you have to understand. It's from our side of the world, you know. America control the media landscape, you know. So
That's
upon me
true.
there,
That's true.
upon me there, them are gonna show every Chelsea game, and all of them commentators are gonna be forced to talk about every American player. See, right now, not talk about the American squad, and half of them we are play over there right now, the big names that we are called, now getting the game. Like McKenna barely a play for Juventus. Him come on, him effective at one or two times, but him not play as often as the rest as others. Right now, the biggest baller in a USA team that we have to look out for a little ginger here boy named Josh Sargent. Here, that the boy there
You
not
sure
clean
about
left,
that?
right, and center.
Yeah, man. He's a
Listen.
very good player. He's a
But me
good
know
That
player,
the
say
boy
about
there,
that.
Sergeant.
Remember,
that the
hold on,
boy there
remember,
not clean left,
him
right, and
call son
center.
name. We're familiar with.
See?
Death.
So me not feel like man like
Yeah, this too.
and Reina now play as much, but him I one of the best player. I wanna talk about him neither.
Timothy
See?
Way.
Yeah, so you have the USA team full of ball left, right, and center.
Well, let me say something again.
Andre
I agree
Pereira.
with Ricky from DTM. I think that is sports down the middle. Big up yourself. Thanks for joining. And people remember you can jump over to that channel as well and support the thing. Me agree with what the man said. He was better when playing for Dortmund. Of course.
Yes, he
No,
was better.
me see a post in the thing. Me can't even find it. We say Pulisic carried Chelsea on them back last year.
But
No, man.
coach,
Nothing like that.
coach,
Is that
coach,
true?
coach,
Nothing like that. I would
Go
coach.
ahead,
His
as much as
last
brother.
we
season,
appreciate it.
his stats was much higher last season. As a matter of fact, last season stats wise, his stats was the best
When you want
out
your
of
stats for
any
last
season
season,
in his career.
when you want your stats for last season, me can pull it up, you know. Because you know me a stats man, you know. me can pull it up.
Run it, go now. Run it.
Alright, me can pull up his stats for last season. But me can tell people when I go surprised, because you have good stats for last season, you have to fear with you. You have really,
Yeah,
really good stats
man.
for last season.
Yeah, man. He did
And
very well
here's one.
last season,
Hold on, you
especially
can't
after
doubt.
lockdown.
Remember, I said, you can't doubt him as a footballer, But I
Yeah.
think he's overhyped,
Overrated.
overrated. That's my take on him. And see,
Yeah, Flappy Stitch.
David,
Alright.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This time
Yo,
stats.
now, yo,
This time stats.
listen,
Them
before
play.
you shoot out the stats, let
Yeah.
me point to know one little point there real quick. You have to
Yeah.
remember, say, Tuchel used to coach him at Dortmund, and Tuchel are training now, and Tuchel still not playing. So
No,
you
man.
make Tuchel
Last year,
sell him at
Lampard.
Dortmund, and then he's still not playing right now.
Well, on, man. Last year in the end, Lampard not coach him last year, man. Remember that, man.
You make about no, brother.
Okay.
No, man. Before, man, at Dortmund, Tuchel used to coach him.
Tuchel used
Yeah,
to
but
coach
no,
him at
but
Dortmund.
that's something I give last year, which is before. No, remember, when I remember, I say injured now. Since I've recently pick up a bad injury record, When I remember that, I saw comes he miss injury in the FA Cup final. He missed out the first part of the season, come back, and gone again. But remember, run 3 stats them. So for last year now, he played 25. He have 25 appearances. He start 19 of them. But guess what now? He have 9 goals and 4 assists. Shots per game 1.9. Big chance miss 8. That normal for midfielder. But guess what now? You see, in key passes, you have 2 key passes every 90 minutes in play. You have 2 key passes. And every 90 minutes, you have 6 big chances created. That's the last season. So these are the level when can go, and can go higher than that. Yes, we know saying probably not in form right now, but we have to respect the level when can reach or the level when previously go. We have to respect that.
All right,
But
say the
Pulisic so we can move off of Pulisic.
The Guna in here come out right now. Say the Guna in here come out right now. Because just a while ago you call out a bunch of stats about Andre Gray saying no good. You know much school the man school in the championship last year. See man they made a point it out in the comment section. So you can that's why stats can be here or there.
We did discuss Andre Gray now. I mean what we talk about recent farm.
Hey.
That's with Andre Gray, what about what can work with now? But once I want to reach the Pulisic now, it's a different argument. We discuss what Pulisic can provide. and the level that he was at
But
before.
hold
Right,
on, hold on. Hold
last
on.
year was
You know, so we are beat up about Pulisic. I may understand say man now go play again.
Mm.
And
him not
McKinney
play.
is out. You see
Eh?
what I'm saying? So let us jump over to our team. Starting
Yeah.
11.
Mm.
Starting 11. Let me see.
Warrior no.
Let me see if I can pull up my screen for the starting 11.
Trouble.
All right. Who has said that? All right. See my formation then now. I'm come back on camera. I got serious business where I did it now.
Get serious, I know.
So, people in the comment section, roll out. So, my starting 11, Jaden White in goal. See? I have Ethan Pinnock and Tilt in the centre back. Hardin, right. Amari Bell, left. Now, in terms of a switch, we could have a Mariapa in for Hardin or a Mariapa in for Tilt. So those are some of the tweaks that we could also look in.
Mm-hmm.
People, everybody, one person, everybody ate. Hector and center midfield with Liam Moore. Liam Moore is a defender.
Me not yet Hector though. Me rate Hector as a holding midfielder for us.
Liam Moore is a defender, no people, but guess what? Liam Moore can play
Holding
in
midfield.
the center of the field there. Attacking midfield, we have a Casey Palmer, the man to watch. We have a Jamal Lope on the right. One next one of people never wanted that side. The only local man that possibly will start. No, they have Jaden White again. So
Yeah.
Ricardo Morrison on the left, Andre Gray up front. What say you on that one, the people? What say you?
All right. In terms of critiquing your
Yeah,
starting
man.
11,
Yeah.
first of all, coach, me not feel comfortable with no local baseball in a starting lineup right now. Honestly, me not-
So
no,
who you putting at the goal? Cause Andre's
no, but you see the thing now, coach, we have to put a local base player in the goal, we have to, right? If me they have an option coach, that wouldn't go on. But we have to do it. But me I talk about the outfield players now.
Mm-hmm.
We can pick a starting 11 that does not include any local based players. So that's the first issue I take with this starting 11.
Mm-hmm.
Me no want no local baseballer near it right now.
But based off a situation on Formula Sport, based off of the situation we have, the overseas ball them can't facilitate all of the position for the field. That's the problem. Like we don't bring an overseas keeper. You have to be a local base keeper. We don't have no natural.
Yeah. Me agree with that, The goalkeeping position have to be local based, Me get that.
Yes, the left winger, we now have no natural left winger from overseas as well.
Well, Bell can play further up the park. I have a different formation still,
No,
hold up.
No, Formula, before you share your formation, let us tweak this one. Right? Arden, we understand that Mariapa is the captain. So is that I take the position of Tilt or Arden? I did say that before. So person who didn't hear, I said that. You understand? I wouldn't possibly change anything else. Unless we have a player which can fill in for Ricardo Morrison, the local person. Who else do we have there? I hear your formula talking about the local player shouldn't start, but who else would you put there? So let us hear your formation now.
My thing is, the thing with your formation is that it would have to facilitate a local base player, right? My formation is a little bit different now.
Yeah.
I have gone with 5 at the back, 3 in the midfield, and 2 up front.
All right.
So
tell them 5. Tell them 5.
All right. So Bella at left back.
Who your keeper first?
No,
White.
White are the keeper. Yeah, man, we all agree on that.
All right.
So Bella left back.
Left wing
More. Yeah, Bella left back.
More. Formula Sports. If I say I use five at the back in there, means say you're going to use 3 center defender and 2 wing back.
2 wing and
yeah.
2, yeah.
So the way I am looking at it now, I'm looking at it from the perspective of when we don't have possession of the ball.
Okay.
Seen? So when we do have possession of the ball, those left backs will obviously become wing backs. Seen? But so alright, so I'm gonna finish it up now. Bella left back, more Pinnock and Tilt at centre back, Mariapa right back, Palmer, Hector, and Harding in the midfield.
Palmer, Hector,
and Harding, and the Harding on the right side of the midfield, and then Gray and Low up front as the 2 centre forwards. So 5-3-2, 3-5-2 if you look at it when we are in possession of the ball.
Yeah, man.
All right, let me comment on that. You see, never formation they have Formula Sport. You have 7 defensive players. 7.
But we need them.
8.
But boss, we're gonna need them for the match, boss. We need to be more defensive minded for the match, boss. They not much better. You know, see the score line them with the match up.
We're not gonna put on a Mourinho performance.
We're not, but
Mourinho performance I gonna put on.
No, it has to be because them wipe the floor with Panama over there, you know.
No watch that.
Panama.
No watch that. Let me tell you.
Boss man, come on man. We have to show that the US team have more respect than that.
But don't mean so for the lie down and make them walk all over, brother.
Yeah, but you have to take into consideration all of what is taking place.
All right. Let me just in a Formula Sport.
Hold on, go now. Formula, which club I support? Tell me, Sir Tottenham.
Mourinho.
Well, growing up, admittedly, I was a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, Mourinho era, man.
But now I am a supporter of any club that has a Jamaican on it.
All right.
That's where I am.
Let me just say no. All right, so you can't look at what USA do. If you look at what USA do, we now go progress as a team. If we want progress as a team, we have to lay down the platform or we want to build upon. If we want to reach a World Cup, we can't go in every game, even going into the Gold Cup, that we have to defend and try to get a goal and like that. No. We have to
good point.
We have to go there, go parade our system, our style, make them adjust to what we have to bring.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is now, Guna is a good point that you're raising. I'm not going around the corner. It's a good point that under normal circumstances, I would agree with you in Guna. But you see, them your current circumstances where take place.
Which is.
Oh, you mean them just basically,
all right. Well,
them just basically fling one side together and send them to Austria.
Listen,
that's too defensive.
Hold on, Rome. People, Rome a big baller, you know. Man, they play semi-pro at US.
Okay.
And, military Guna a baller too. So, I'm going to give you ballers them a chance. But listen to the perspective of a coach now. Like, coach, you make a baller, you know. All right. You know why I don't agree? Yes, the formula, your formation is not a bad formation. Not a bad formation. But here why I would use that formation and looking, remember, you know, Whitmore wants to see these defenders what they are made up of. So I don't believe that he's gonna throw 3 of them in the middle of the part there. So I'm not being able to see everybody at once. He probably starts 2 there at central, and if you notice how Whitmore play in teams them over the years, are 2 central defenders in look at it. So I don't think he's gonna tweak it just to facilitate the US team. You know what I mean? I believe he's gonna keep his team, his formation of having 2 defenders in the middle. So I'm more on a pin-up might start in there. Then second half, he might throw in a Tilt or a Harding or a Hector or Harding. If you understand what I'm saying, because he wants to see which one of these defenders, possibly 2 of them he want out of that group, you know. So not bashing the formation, but from the eyes of a coach now, I believe that Whitmore would want to see his players in a particular vein. based on the formation that we know Whitmore plays over the period over time.
Good point. Good point.
So,
Good
so, so
point.
let me hear all of them talk now. Romo's going to talk.
Yeah, all right. So you mentioned the circumstances you will find yourself in because you say a job six or wherever upon other teams. But you have to understand, say, this is a friendly in which we are trying to develop and create a team for compete for the Gold Cup and possibly make it for the World Cup and then show ourselves in that regard. So if Whitmore were to take this team and show on a 5-3-2 or
No, really.
5-4-1, it now go work in terms of our development. That just show Whitmore to try guide himself from a loss. In which case, win, lose, or draw on Thursday, as we say at the beginning of this of our chat tonight, is that we need to see the type of football the Topper want play. We want to see
Mm.
him go and set up him team the way
Definitely.
him want play. And if
Yeah.
they go beat them up, me run out the door tomorrow with my big Jamaica shirt on and work as me I laugh off of them. However, the main point of the game Thursday is to make sure say right now we understand say this is not the squad where I go play a World Cup or Gold Cup. But we know some of these baller might be in the squad. So we want to put them, which is why me not to agree with the Mora playing at the midfield
Yes, I
call
was
out
going
when the
to say
coach
that.
make.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Mora
yeah,
defender, put him in a
yeah.
defense. You
We
understand?
want to see him and Pinnock.
True.
Yeah,
And we
True.
want them play more games together.
right. But if you see,
Yeah.
even though we know we not have the Ravel Morrison because he can't find a team in the squad, but we need to see midfielders playing in midfield,
Definitely.
wingers playing on the wing, strikers playing up front.
So me take that
So
foot.
that we can know who a player where when the time come. You understand?
All
So
right.
me feel like we should have guard ourselves tomorrow, in Thursday.
All right.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
a
Your
solid
time
point.
go now.
But remember, say, Rome, what me and coach discussed before we even commence the show, and the reason why more end up in the midfield
Mm.
Hector, because we are trying to use none of them. We don't want to start the game. We none of the home ground players them when we're playing no competitive football for the longest time period. But you make a valid point and respect the point there. Valid
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
We just
Yeah,
move
yeah.
man.
away
A
from
big point.
starting
Tell us,
the
man, a
Yeah,
Jamaican
follow
man,
up.
players.
solid. Yeah, man, solid points, man.
Yeah, so I just that whenever they want because say they're not playing about our fitness coach and all the issues that will arise. We're not trying to move away from that. So we can start the best team as possible. Then now if the base of the game ago, we can integrate the man them to get some match fitness. But let me adjust something else again. All right, so the whole essence of football is if you want to be the dominant team, you go and you know yes, you show a team respect, but you don't respect the team more than yourself. So you are prepared for the team. No, you when you do your preparation, make the team come and respect you. So the moment you kick the first 10 minutes of the game, the opposition supposed to know so you mean business. If the first 10 minutes of the game, you are sit back in a year 1.5 because defensive minded players tend to don't want to attack. They want to keep a clean sheet. So then you won't get that attacking intent, that attacking impetus from so much defensive minded players.
Yeah.
So bringing on 7 defensive minded players on the pitch one time, I can tell you, it
Yeah,
nullifies
no, yeah,
Andre
no.
Gray. So you now have a creative midfielder, a man who can put the ball to Andre Gray, a man who can put it to low. Remember now, you have phases in a football. When the ball move out to your defensive third, into your midfield position, you want competent midfielders who can find the attacking midfielder or find the wingers so quick and fast. You know, when the defender was slow and move on the turn, too much defenders I go slow down your pace of game and and stop you from moving as quickly to the next the opposition goal as quick as possible. So we don't want that. We don't want to create a turnover and we are worried about them as score. If you constantly think about them scoring, it'll stop you from score.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah,
want that.
definitely.
One time I play football, you know, I don't know if you know O'Neal Thompson. I immediately coach me. O'Neal Thompson tell me, say, when you go up on the field as a striker, look for midfielder to give you a ball. If the midfielder not give you a ball, me can't tell you now, your work will become far, far harder. If you have Andre Gray out there, and you're looking at midfield, you have Hector, you have Moore in midfield, and you look around this, so you don't have nobody to put the ball on the foot. Because I can't tell you, the decisive passes them, and most of the midfield, the creative element of the game, give them ball, which is the creative midfield element. And that is the reason I would say, all right, go with the 4-2-3-1, you give a balance, you have 4 defenders, you have 2 defensive-minded persons in front of them to protect them. Also, you have 4 persons in front of them who have the impotence, or you have the potency, the score goal, and can bring forward the intensity, which is the Morris on the right, low, Andre Gray and Casey Palmer in the midfield. Them man they do the attacking work, and the two midfielders keep the base of the team. Then you have the defender them to do the defensive part of the work. Where you can have 1 and 2 times, you have Omar Bell overlapping, creating an overload on either side. Either Bell or Arden create an overload on either side, creating options. Now that can allow the team to press a bit higher, or we can try to dominate them. But if we go there with the mindset that we have already conceded, and we have to do 5, 6, 7 defender, we'll kill ourselves.
Could
Alright,
I respond to that? Could I respond to that?
Yeah, get a chance to respond. Hold on, I just want to
Oh,
clear up
all right, yeah,
the
man.
point persons made in the comment about why me rate Hector. All right, it's not a matter of rating Hector. If you notice how Whitmore plays our coach, him have a Javon Watson, a man will do him work. So him have a Hector, him have that man as in person who do him work. You have a Solskjaer, him always have Rashford on the field, and no matter where Rashford do. Him always have a Zaka on the field, no matter where him do. You understand?
Creative element.
You have coaches who will stick to a particular player because of their type of philosophy that they portray in the game.
True.
So it's not like a rate Hector. Who are we going
Coach,
to
you narrate Hector?
No, I'm just...
You narrate him?
Yo.
Now, may I ask him if you rate him, coach?
Me rate him.
You rate him? Yeah, may I ask coach if he rate him?
I'll give him a 6 out of 10.
Coach rate him, man. They make him
Remember, you're not doing a coach. And now just Whitmore alone was using him heavily too, Winfried Schaefer start playing as a holding midfielder for us,
Yes, true. But Whitmore came and he saw what he can do and he utilized him in his team. And let him get him club.
Yeah.
Him do with Javon Watson. And Ricardo Morrison, one of them to him.
I think Hector needs to rebrand himself though. Because I really and truly don't think you remember when I said one time in a comment section, coach, that Hector reminded me of David Luiz. Right? And you guys laughed, right? It's not only because of how he defends, why I said that he reminds me of David Luiz, I personally think that David Luiz's best position is a central defensive midfielder. I personally think that. And I think that for some strange reason, the tag of a centre back has been attached to him. I don't know why or where it come from. But may I hear a feedback? Yeah, but so I don't know why or how him get that tag attached to him. But the fact of the matter is, I don't think that centre back is David Luiz's best position. And I think the same thing for Hector as well. I think that Hector needs to rebrand himself as a central defensive midfielder. Because I think that is his best position. I don't think his best position is as a centre back. And I think that he has proved that time and time again playing for us.
He plays better in front of the defenders.
Yeah, look at Dasher Gold Cup for it. He's a very good passer of the ball. Yeah. Range, precision, vision. He's a very good player.
So short ball. Hey Roma, short ball, no.
When the
I'm at that one. Alright, targeting now, Roma. You know so.
Yeah, Omar Owens. As we say, I mean, the science project thing, So if you're a defender, you have to play in a defense, Me understand, say, them say Hector as a midfielder, and Hector can play him trade in a midfield. So I'm going to say Hector as a midfielder.
I'm best position that.
And if you notice the team where man pick, 70% of man where the man pick a defender. So we even want to go there, right? But Omar Owens, I feel, in a European means it can come in for more. You understand?
Yeah.
Like you were sliding Omar Owens for more there. And try remember, about a month or so ago, the last time company showing up, Zine, when me and them man have a conversation about Ravel Morrison, and I say, if Ravel Morrison not find a team by the time the USA game come, we have to play him, and everybody on the panel, everybody in the comments say, you have to play Ravel because Ravel a baller. So if that's the case, and we're not willing to play Ravel without a team or without playing football, then we can look past a couple of them man with them on the team where come from where local place player them I said, we know none of the partner not playing no football. I mean, no on the team right now, but slide them in same way because midfield have to play midfield, forward to play forward. You
True,
understand
true.
me? I say,
Yeah.
me don't want to be a case. I mean, understand. Say we still want to be competitive, but if them man are good enough to make the Jamaica national team, them man are good enough to go out there and put on a show. Football, far and temporary. We know this. We say it all the time. And class permanent, right?
Yeah.
You put on them on them for the first 45 minutes, and for the first 20, them try to get them feet, try to get into the game. We can get something out of these, man, bro. It's just
Hey, I'm kind of
playing.
nervous though when Hector have a ball. That I feel. That is a
You
feeling.
know why, coach?
Is
You
a
can't forget about what take place in a Gold Cup final. And that's why.
is a feeling me get when Hector have a
Mm.
ball. Me just feel nervous. So
Oh, God.
ill feeling against him. It's just.
All
Mm.
right,
It's
you
just
go
what
on.
it is.
You see, Hector, me feel like you have an error in him was just nasty.
At the same,
And
yeah,
we know
him is
because
a, yeah, man.
see
Him
there is
walk
He's a
with a
walk.
mistake, man.
Hector is
Him
a
walk with a
walking Fred.
mistake.
Hector is
Yeah,
a
man.
Jamaican Fred.
Yeah, man. Him walk with a mistake, man. That's why I don't want him run a centre back.
I wouldn't let it
I
come and
same
tell you
thing
that
like
because
David
me
Luiz.
see the nasty man, the nasty bad brother. That's look.
But coach, could I respond to something? I think
Certainly,
Rome
man.
was
Go ahead.
point. Yeah, I think Rome was pointing out about you cannot approach the game with a mindset of what they can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or about them scoring and also saying that we need to score as well. My thing is that I think that the best chance for us to create opportunities for ourselves in this game is on the counter. Seeing, I don't think it is a wise idea trying to match this US team, and trying to play this US team, because we don't have the players to do it right now. We don't have the squad to do it right now.
But we
So
can't go
I
in a
think,
game with the mentality there.
hmm?
Can't go in a game with the mentality there.
No, but you have to be realistic, and it's just facts. We have to be realistic at the same time, because we don't want to go out there and do stupidness and then we might embarrass ourselves.
No man. All right, you see
I
So
that?
think,
That's
I
like a
think the
fear. That's a
no,
fear.
but it's not about fear. It's just about being you guys are optimists. I am a realist, right? And my thing is that
Famina,
the best opportunity for us to create chances in this game for ourselves is on the counter. I personally
Famina,
believe that. So cut the
Famina.
pressure and then break.
All right, you with me, I say now,
Mm.
and say if you want to see we going at this game at Thursday and just try to create chances by kicking the ball over the top and hopefully Omari Gray stand firm and score. I mean that Andre Gray stand firm and score. That's the type of football you want to play against USA.
And then well, of
I,
course, the coach.
and then
They
and
not
then
play nothing.
just the coach say we're not playing football. But here's
No,
the
man.
well, I know here's my thing about this, about all of this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I need to see Jamaica start try play the same sort of football where them want to play in the next tournament and in the next tournament. If
Yes.
that's a Whitmore type of football,
All
I
right.
come
All
out
right.
and say, well, I know
Mm-hmm.
that's a Whitmore type of
Mm-hmm.
football. More Whitmore come out and say, listen, my type of
More for
football,
respond to
the
that.
ball over the top and
Mm-hmm.
counter. That,
Mm-hmm.
but that's another type of football where Whitmore want to
Mm-hmm.
play. So this
Mm-hmm.
is not going up playing with USA and trying to compete with them. This is us
Mm-hmm.
playing our football, which
Yeah.
is
All right.
getting the midfield involved, getting the forward
Mm-hmm.
involved, which is why I play 4-3, 4-2-3-1, getting the wingers involved and making sure they
Mm-hmm.
can keep the ball upon the ground, not necessarily kicking the ball over the field and over the top and
Mm-hmm.
bypassing the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
All right.
hopefully we can get a counter attack. At a Marina type of football, brother. Man, I'm playing football.
I personally think that when this game, here's the thing, the preparation process has been significantly affected by the off the field shenanigans, right? And I personally think that when this match, when we agreed to play this match, right, there was a certain ideal as to what we wanted to accomplish with this match, right? I think that because circumstances and situations have arisen, right? The focus of what we want to achieve in this match from the hierarchy has changed. I personally believe that it is no longer about preparing the boys. for future tournaments like the Gold Cup and the World Cup, right? I think the focus right now is just to go there and try to leave with a decent result because of the things that have arisen in recent days, the recent developments.
There's no value to that, big man. There's absolutely no value to that.
Where you gonna
Creating
learn
a
from that?
friendly,
Where team are gonna learn from that?
getting a friendly this close to a tournament and possibly World Cup qualification just because you want to get a W over USA. There's
No,
no
no,
value
no,
to
no.
that.
I never said
Remember,
that. I never said that. I never said that. What I'm
yeah, but you
saying
said
is that no, what I'm saying, understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when this friendly match, right, was
yeah,
arranged, I personally think that the aim and goal was to get a match to properly prepare the boys, to help to prepare the boys, right, for the Gold Cup, right? I
yeah,
don't know if you guys agree with that. You guys agree with that?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I agree with it, of course.
So what I'm saying now is that circumstances has arisen after that I think has changed the focus and the objective of this match, of what we want to achieve with this match,
All right, me can say
because of
something here.
what has arisen, the
Me can say something.
circumstances that has
All right, me
arisen.
can say something. All right,
You guys
my
understand my point?
yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man.
yeah, make a solid point, yes. But I'm telling my perspective of it. So,
I agree with you.
all right, coach,
You agree with me, coach?
Yep.
coach,
You
may I ask
get
you
what
something,
I
coach?
say?
Coach, may I ask you something, coach? So, you have a big tournament coming up in a June, right? You have three friendlies before the big game. This is where you have two options. You play a team to see if you can build a system, sort out your formation. This is the first game, You want to sort out your formation, you want to sort out your system moving into the first game so that you can move forward. This is what you turn on and do now. You put out 7 defenders, long ball and hope to score because you say you don't want to lose. What is there to learn from that as a coach? What is there for the players to learn from that? You're not
What is
achieving nothing.
what
Despite
is
you might win, you say you win,
mm-hmm,
you still don't learn nothing.
mm-hmm. Yeah, man, we can
If
achieve
you
things
lose,
from
you
that,
still
man.
don't
We
learn
can
nothing.
achieve
no
things. We
man,
can
no. I
achieve.
me got, well, I me
Right.
got give to you. Well, I Minji mentioned that me and Guna the baller and him have a coaching perspective. But we never mention is that me and Minji got the same college.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
me also have a coaching perspective too. Cause me go GC. So me give you something a little bit of the coaching perspective too as well. You have to remember, say Whitmore only have these man periodically over the year.
True,
And
true.
half of them just start. The majority of them him not know none at all. Right? So from an international coach perspective, compared to a club coach perspective, the club have it every day, him see every day training, so him can incorporate in him system and team. From an international coach perspective, you only have so much time and so much games to get your philosophy in these players. Right? Which is why international football is so slow compared to club football because the players don't know each other. So normally them that get a ball and instinctively put it on the left because them know say them left back and run over there. Them have to stop and look first. That is why international football is so slower than club football. Let
Yeah.
me explain to you why Whitmore now go approach this game any different, whether the shenanigans was there or not. Whitmore, if him have anything about him, would be wanting to develop his team and for them to play the way he sees a Jamaican team playing. So whether I have him first 11 or him second choice, shenanigans or not, he will be approaching this game saying, "This is how I want you guys to
Yeah.
be playing.
And that's
This
why
is how I want.
that's why I
This is how
never
I
agree
want
with
Lamar."
formula
Right?
formation. So I will continue room. Me just a strengthen your point. That's why I never agree with formulas formation.
So
Because
him would have
But
some
guys,
small.
it would have show
talk.
up from the regular Whitmore type of play.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
that's fair point, fair point. But
I
my
would
thing
have
is
some.
though. But
No,
my
hold
thing
on,
is.
make room finish. Make room finish.
Oh, him never finish. Oh, sorry
No,
about
Right.
that, man.
he
So,
cut him.
so, so what I say is, he would have some small stuff within that same formation that each player would be responsible for, right? So if you look on the attacker, great, right? In every time when we have the ball, great would have responsibilities. Where he position himself when we are pressed, where he position himself when we have the ball. Which movements he make when the ball up on the left, movements he make when the ball up on the right. All of these things done in the classroom and then up on the training ground. So you need to see those type of stuff on the field. And
Yeah, yeah.
every player have every responsibility. So that goes all the way through the window and out through the door. When you start say, as soon as you left back catch it bell, just spring your foot in it over the top and hopefully,
No,
things are right.
me not say that, me not say that, me not say that, me not say if me not say if just kick out the ball and
Right.
no, me not say that. Me not say that, right? But
Mm-hmm.
we can play the ball on the ground and counter same way. That me I say, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a solid point you're raising about. So again, me not say if we kick sky the ball and no, me not say that. We can counter and play the ball on the ground. But it's a solid point you raise. My response to that is, will or can we be able to play the way Whitmore wants us to play? Can we do it realistically? Is that possible against this US team? Right? Ideally, we want to see that, and Whitmore wants to see that. But is it possible? Can it be done against this American team? Because it's one thing, for one to see it, is another thing for this team be able to actually go out there and do that, Can it be done? That is the thing.
But we have to try. And the whole aspect we go in that game and try. Now, people please
Right.
the like one. People remember fit the like
Right.
one. We have to try.
Yeah,
We really have to try.
Yeah, man,
Have to
like
try.
the video, man, like the video.
And like we say, it can't happen or it will happen. We have to try. Because
But
the bigger picture is World Cup and World Cup.
True.
So we're going to the game with the approach. We're going to all our game with the same approach. 7 defenders or whatever. We drop out that World Cup in the first leg because we're not going to go play no ball. The team how big we got a World Cup. We just make it to World Cup. So we have to go in there. We try to the best system.
No.
We can win the game them.
Yes,
So,
that's true, boss. That's true, Me not say this. Me not say this one for the going forward, Me just say as a reaction, to what has taken place with a lot of our main players on strike right now, Remember this thing just hit you out of the blue,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? So me just say as a reaction to me not say going forward, this is what I want to see,
Yeah,
me not say that.
Yeah, so just
Me not say that.
game,
Yeah, but then you
Just
have to
for this particular game, the aim and objectives have changed because of unforeseen circumstances.
I have to
What if
say
them
that
man
first.
in a comeback? What if them man in a comeback?
I have to say that first. Me not think Whitmore have a change. Whitmore over the years plays same type of ball game.
Right.
My thing,
Me not think he have a
coach.
change.
My
What
thing
if
is,
them man in a comeback? What if the Leon Bailey them not come back?
no man, them will come
You
back.
have to
Man. Them will
continue.
come back.
Yeah, but you
Them will come
operate under the premise. You operate under the premise. Say, all right, them man just stand for a couple of years, and then probably come back like a true prodigal picnic. But what if them man are really forward back? Zine? Then we have to go. We still have to continue with the program regardless. Now we know they will come back, but judging changing up for this game because we want a result. It don't really make sense.
Formula, listen to this. So we're going with your approach, right? With the 5-3-2, 5-3-2. And guess what, no? Early in that game, like 5 minutes in that game, we can't see the penalty and we go 1 goal down. You trust and believe, say, with 7 defenders on the pitch, we can get back 1 goal or score 2 goals to win the game? Because we don't have a defensive mode, You trust and believe, say, we can go.
So what you're saying is that we'd want a reaction.
Yeah, or which reaction will come from, unless we make some changes.
Yeah, no, it's a fair point that. It's a fair point that. And you would have to look at the game and see how the game is going, because you would have to look at exactly what is taking place and make a determination as to what the right decision would be going forward. Because let's say for instance, right, the game start, right, and US have we under a bag of pressure, right? Let's say for instance them score, right? Okay, fine. Giving up, we can either do one or two things. We can either stay disciplined and try and see out this period of pressure, or we can set a bomb and try and react. Seeing and try to take it to the US. Seeing? So my thing is that you would have to sit and really look and see how things are going, right, before you can really and truly make that assessment. Suppose it's a Buckup's goal.
All right, Sam. What if that case you underestimate the players them?
Yeah, but my thing is now, yeah, no, but my thing is now, if it's a backups goal now, then
Hey,
you would have set a bomb now and change the tactics, and
you
try
see,
and go for it. But if
no,
the
you
man
see
them have we
Buckup's
under a
goal.
ton load of pressure.
You see Buckup's goal. People always talk about Buckup's goal. Buckup's come from the pressure with the other team are applying.
That's
Force of error
true.
in
That's
them.
true. That's
Force of
true.
error.
Yeah,
Force error.
so
That's true.
so
That's
you
true.
can't really say Buckup's goal no count. The pressure with the other team, so them would have basically call
Mm-hmm.
it an unforced error. You
Yeah.
understand?
Mm-hmm. True.
So,
True.
so
True.
So
True.
coach, listen,
yeah,
listen. If you are the player team, me feel like say we now respect the quality players they have. Yes, we might feel like they don't have the standard, and that's what we feel. But you see, on the day, what if on the day, Papa said, "You are going, we want to take a game to them." Papa said, "We want to take a game to them, right? We want to take a game to them."
But we
And
can't
when
take a
check it
6
out,
nil.
because in a football, when you start dominate possession of the ball game, you know so the next team start to get find fear. So if we allow USA to start dominating the game as early as possible, because
Mm-hmm.
if we have 7 defenders, I don't think that will give us enough technical players to dominate possession. But if we have the right players, them which the starting lineup, I'm really really okay with starting lineup because we feel like they're good enough. We can control the midfield part, also controlling the attacking
Mm.
third and defensive third. If we should employ so much defenders, because
Yeah.
let me tell you,
Yeah.
3-5-2, 5-3-2. You see, this formation are mostly a defensive formation. Yes, they can be attacking formation, but it's mostly an counter-attacking football. But these formations, what you do, it minimizes your midfield capabilities. It minimizes the midfield capabilities. And let me tell you, most football games are won when the ball goes down through the middle. That is where the danger is. Get the ball down through the middle. You win fouls at the edge of the penalty box. You win fouls in at the 18-yard box. If you constantly play ball in a year half, the ball now go nowhere. Which means that them are going to come on to us. And when them start come on to us and take up the ball game, if them so good as all you predict, them are going to kill it. So guess what? We volleyball, we put them under pressure. We more likely to get something out of that game.
all right. I will go on this one.
Man, freeze, man.
Military. Yeah.
I want free. No,
All
they let
right.
him go. They
Freeze.
hold on fire a while ago. All
Man,
right,
keep
so
on wireless internet.
we could jump in our
My
prediction
thing.
now, people. All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
well, family, I want to say a final point before we do that. So
Yeah.
come up
What
with
may
a
I say?
prediction, people in the comment section. Come with a prediction, your score line.
What may
Yeah,
I
man,
say
go
is,
ahead.
coach, I think you guys are only looking at it from the perspective that is only a defensive thing may I work with, right? As I say, first of all, I think this formation is the best formation for us to get anything out of this game going forward because I think I personally think, given the reality of the situation, the only way we are going to be able to have an impact on this game going forward is to counter attack, right? That's the first thing. Second of all, an attacking formation, we'd either have to have a sixth division in England player in the formation or a local based player. So military, which one you
Yeah.
would have prefer? A sixth division player in England or so many defenders playing at a very high level in England? Which
All
one
right.
you would have prefer? Some of
You
them
get a
who
solid point.
actually
This is
can.
what you see the division they play now. Me feel like that it give you a brand as if the player is not good enough. And not because the player may be playing in a lower division necessarily means that the player
True,
no of the
true,
high quality. Because we have
true.
seen so much players from the big clubs them as well. Go be players in the lower league, some lower tiers. And so them turn superstar. Now no time not on superstar. Look at
True.
Leon Bailey. Who don't know say not on superstar? Look where I'm coming from. Who don't know? But what me I say still is that the quality of player, it's about specialists in every department. Would you like to see we have Mariappa at 34 years of age playing a wing back position, not a full back in, not a right back in, a wing back position
Mm-hmm.
at 34, playing
Mm-hmm.
against a desk,
Mm-hmm.
playing against a desk, a Mariappa at
It's
34 playing against a 21-year-old Sergio Des.
would
He would
you
have
want to
burned him
see
out.
would you want to see a local based player who hasn't played in years, right?
You may
Trying
understand the concept there.
to control the midfield against players like a Tyler Adams?
Yeah, that is
Tyler
that is a
won't be
solid
playing.
point.
Tyler won't be playing from
Tyler not
No,
playing.
all
no, but
indication.
as you call
Why
the
Tyler
quality.
not playing?
Why? We don't know about
I
that.
know.
But we say
Maybe
not.
I'm gonna look for Trump. I don't know.
But
I
not
was of the
necessarily.
impression that he was in the team.
No, from indication, I think he's not in. I didn't see his name.
A man
No,
saying I
man,
come
no,
out.
McKenny isn't in it, you know. But I
McKenny
heard,
isn't in it. Adams and isn't in it as well. And
okay,
Coach, a
yeah,
man there come and say,
okay.
I farmer say if both this are coward, I don't think Jamaica would win nothing.
I really
No,
hey,
man. I'm
I
a
found
coward,
that
my
knowledge that
coward, man.
man.
No, man, I'm a
man
coward.
said no one a 6-0.
A strategy, because military, you know, you say something, you know, when we really would want to address, you know, you talk about the mindset, right? Of going into the game with a defensive mindset and how basically you would be already defeated, right? Because you surrender. Mourinho has showed us over the years, you know, that
No,
sitting
he's a
back and
Mourinho fan, you
slow.
know.
Hold up now. Mourinho has showed us over titles can be one using, titles can be one doing that. Right?
When last
Mourinho has
Mourinho win a title in
hold up now.
Premier
How
League?
much title Mourinho win, boss?
And that's another
little bit,
question me
little bit,
ask you.
little bit,
Me ask
little
you
bit.
when last football evolved from that, you know, brother.
It's a
Yeah, man.
strategy, but
Man,
that
they
Football
not
that's a
evolved from
fair
competitive
different
point.
type of
style,
football
man.
a long time,
That's
you know.
that's a fair point. But what may I say still is a strategy that teams still use to this day to win games, right? And my thing is that it's not necessarily about the mindset about you going in there being defeated. I'm saying that this can be used as a solid strategy,
I go
right?
show you.
Things
I go
that
show you.
things have changed the inner coach because I was of the opinion that Tyler Adams and with the other one name Tyler Adams and Musa would be in
No,
the midfield.
Musa is in there still, man.
Yeah,
But
but I thought that
I
Adams would be in there too.
Hear me, I go tell you about this Mourinho type football where I talk about. I'm gonna put it to rest right now. You ever notice when you watch leagues like the Prem and a team like West Brom will go up against Liverpool or Man City and play a certain way, and then them go play Aston Villa the next week and play totally different. See? Because them sit back with the same five in the back. Sheffield do it a lot, but then them play differently when them play other teams.
Mm-hmm.
Us sitting going there going in front of the USA and sitting back is just saying we know you guys are better than us. We know you guys are awesome.
Me
We're
not
gonna just
agree
sit
with
back
that.
and
Me
hope
not
not to
agree with
win.
that.
I feel like if we go there and play one football, you're bringing people from overseas, from all different tiers of England to come play and just sit back and probably get the ball and probably score. No, you make the man them go and then play them type of football. The Panama game wasn't what the sixth when the man them get a Panama, you know. It wasn't like the USA just a lick ball in the back of the net from the game start, you know. It was a very closely fought game, you know.
No
Six with
man, the first half them run over them, man. We are talk about boss.
the result not really showed the intensity within the game. It's not like say
The
USA sit
second
down.
half was a little different.
It's not like say them sit down the entire game and just a beat them up. The second half was obviously different.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
but the point where I
Much
try to
more
make is
closely
that
contested.
the point where I try to make is that if we as a country decide say we are gonna go there and safeguard yourself and put out 5 man to go play, even though that's not the type of football we play. When I get the benefit, we say when I get no value from that.
Boss,
Absolutely
we
no value.
not gonna get no value from getting a 5-6 nil neither, boss.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Formula. If we go play football against USA and actually play the way we want to play, regardless of the result. Remember, this is a friendly. Regardless of the result, there's so much value you can grab from that as a coach. See? There's so much things you can grab from that, knowing you send the man them out there to go play. You can learn as a coach to say, okay, the way me want to play, not necessarily play the type of way of USA play. So we have to develop different ways in our formation and different systems to beat certain type of teams. There's so much value you can get from this, from playing the way you want to play. This is not a league where
Mm-hmm.
we are focused on 3 points here, 3 points every
Mm-hmm.
game. This is you build a project, which means you send out the man to play the way you want to play. The players learn, and you as a coaching staff learn. This not have nothing to do with setting out and defend yourself from getting 4 or 5. Panama go play the way they want to play, which is why they get 6. I bet you say the next game now go so. Because the coaching staff are going to learn.
My thing is though,
Hey,
right?
hold on there. Prediction time.
Yeah.
Only now I'm gonna stop it up. But see first, what I'm
No, because they have a response lock and loaded for me now.
hey,
There's so
reading
many
from
different
sports
perspectives to look
detail.
at it from though.
Sports down the middle. Hey, me watch the show. I think this morning I hear some prediction. I yesterday. Hey, man, I'm sampling up.
Yeah.
And see man come back at tonight. All right, 9-0. US. That will never
It
happen.
now go so bad, coach. It now go so bad.
Some quality defenders we have, you know. No joke, you know.
Man, me here now talk about Ethan, coach. Ethan Pinnock is the real deal.
Of course.
He's a real, he is a serious brother. He's a blessing to a program, coach.
And no look a man can go run over with team.
All right,
9.
prediction.
Man. So pretty prediction from your room.
Feel like we can nick it 2-1, you know. Feel like we can nick it 2-1, man. Feel like we have 2 goals in a way.
All right.
I'm going to go out and say we have nick it 2-1.
My time now?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Things have changed.
Hold on. Tell me who you think I gonna score room.
Oh, Andre Gray and Low.
Andre Gray, so the attacking players, them are gonna
Yeah.
hit the other man. All right. Go ahead, Formula.
Things have changed for me now because I saw the roster and I was of the opinion that Tyler and Musa would be in the midfield, right? And I've seen that midfield play before, and I'm telling you, man, it is no joke. Tyler, Musa, and McKennie is a serious midfield, right? So things have changed for me now that I am hearing that Tyler won't be in the midfield. I will go with a 2-1. I will go with a 2-1 in favor of US. Sadly for me, me not take great pleasure in saying that. To be honest
So
with
what
you.
you say, boss?
Not because me have to be real. Me can't lie to myself, coach. Me have to be real and authentic with myself.
All right. So military is back. Because I might have some device issue. Military, what is your prediction for the game? I'm not for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Military, probably internet trouble.
I'm device, guy. I think I'm phone him that I use.
Here,
All right.
once you
So
go too
Graham.
defensive, if you get
We not hear you. Look like your internet
switch
is
your laptop or my phone.
Man, if you left from cable and wireless, dog.
Boy, trust me, I have flow in a man, and it was terrible at one stage, man.
It now
Terrible.
flow.
Trust me, man. Trust me.
So me could check out some prediction because a plethora of them came in a while ago and me can't go back up there so for reach them. So Jens Andrew, 1-1. I want score line this. 5 or 6 from Jamaica. Christian. Please, me serious, I know one prediction, you know. Grammy Family Production, 3-1. What? You get a prediction of Jamaica 3 US 1?
No, sir, that you know about that cat? That will never happen. That will never happen.
Yeah, 3-1. All right. Israel 3-4-5, 3-1 to the US.
But coach,
Grammy.
Yeah, man.
Coach, one of the things we have to bear in mind, when we even talking about the predictions, coach, is that really and truly we have a solid bench, anybody can come off of the bench and impact the game in any serious way, Who we are gonna draw for the bench if things not go right or if things need to change? All of that factor into coach.
And that's why your formation is one that will not help that. So you have 2 defenders. You can't use all of your defender them when you try to see them. You understand?
Point taken.
Maria run up and down 34.
Point taken.
The whole
Yeah,
Point
man.
game.
taken.
So that now your point there so is a solid point. So if you have all a man in on the field at once, it not gonna work. But if you have some on the bench, you see a man make a bad move and cause 2-3 goals to go in, which me not think will happen. But you can have some potent persons to replace them. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Fair point.
So now I hear my prediction.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah,
till
man. Yeah, man.
wait. All right, you see, two predictions me have now. Based on how Jamaica team set up and coach I go try look on the team, I would go for a 1-1 draw. And if we really don't play well, I would go US 2 Jamaica 0. So on those premise, I would select either of those two scores.
I one alone can't mean a coach.
Yeah, for go with one, man.
All right, deep down, if me I go with one, Jano. Hey, I'm not a betting man, you know. Me not so good for the betting thing, you know. And
True,
me
yeah.
can't manage then something there.
Yeah.
Normally, you know, let me share a story with you before. Normally, persons would ask me, who you think I gonna win the match? I think it was the Champions League match, semi-final. And they asked me, who is going to win the game, right? And I said, Bayern Munich are going to win, man. I think it was Barcelona them play, right?
Who, Bayern Munich?
Yeah, in the semi-final.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking about
man.
last year.
Last
Yeah,
season.
last year, man.
Yeah, about
And
10
the
and
person
Japan
asked me,
from Barca.
call me from
Yeah,
my phone
man.
and
You
said,
have to forget the 8, man. Not 8. Not
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, Japan massive amount. I almost
Yeah,
double
man.
figures the
Them
man in
did
Japan
drop.
Barca.
Yeah, man. You can't forget that coach.
Coutinho come on in the second half and score about 3 points in his own
yeah,
team.
man.
Yeah,
So
man.
if the person asks me, who are going to win the match? I say, based on how Bayern Munich is playing in the Bayern Munich League, which is the German league, I feel them league that, you know.
Yeah.
And how they are playing in the Champions League, then that simply tells me that they are going to win. So the person asks me, are they going to score? And I say, then if you ask me, if they are going to win, then they must score.
Yeah, must score.
All right, I say, yeah, man, they are going to score. They must score more than 2 goals. And I think about it and I say, yeah, man. And you know, say, Bridging, a man call me back in the evening. I mean, I'm penny that, you know. And say, you know, say, I win a money, though. Man, go
Boss
put up
bet
a
for
bet.
it and say, Boss, I go win by more than 2 goals.
Yeah, man, the man go put up a bet and win money, man. So really and truly, me not really good for the prediction. But I can say that a team is going to win based on form and all of that. We know it's not all the time that work.
Yeah.
So how Jamaica's team is set up, if me I go choose out of them two there, the 1-1 or the 2-0 US, me I work with the 1-1, you know, me not sell out. Now sell out the Jamaicans them.
Sorry, as a coach. May I sell out?
No, every man.
No, man. I trouble here, man.
Each his own, man. So,
I feel like
military. Realize, military. Give your prediction in a comment section. Yeah, man.
The reason why I feel like we're going to make it 2-1 is because we have an experienced striker in Gray who are going to play against possibly some MLS type defenders. So we talk about our ballers not really at certain levels. You have to remember, say our baller at certain levels are going to play against that type of level of football too, you know. Because don't get it wrong, you know, MLS type of football, you know, compared to not even the second division of England, let alone the championship, you know. You understand what I say? So when they mandate from, which is why I feel like the defender Ethan, for all of the experience him ever play for Brentford, he's supposed to have an easy, calm night.
Easily.
Because who am I going to play against? A little yellow hair boy.
That's why I'm telling us with this 6-0 and this 9-0 where Ricky attack, but me like.
You know when you're afraid of the formula that game.
Hey,
no, I said do enough.
Family, them a beat the body and look on your screen.
Yeah, man, me know, man. I know about coward, Me want to say it, I know about coward, Is one about being realistic, and two, I think that this formation gives us the best chance to get anything out of this game going forward. That's I'm not coward at all, boss. I'm not coward at all, man.
Family,
But
me
me
a look
get
at
it,
him
man.
here, sir. Me not busy
Eh?
about that game. Me not busy about that game as much as how me busy about the
Boy,
type of
when
football
France
man play.
when France did mash up the time, man, me can't lie, it did hurt, man. It did
France,
hurt. Yeah, man. You know, remember that time ago, man, when France drop how much power, man?
not worry about that. Can't worry about that because at the end of the day, the in a friendlies, real results don't really matter as much as your team getting cohesiveness and getting some proper football underneath them belt, As some see it. And this is
True.
a friendly to me. This don't really matter.
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point.
Just like preseason for your club. Me follow my team when in a regular season and preseason, Even though you're vexed if them lose a preseason game, you want to know say man them come on, your new players them come on, get a couple minutes and then they score a few goals. So it don't really matter. At the end of the day,
But
as long
as
as
a
Whitmore can use it as a preparation step for getting at the if you
mm,
win the World Cup and getting at the World Cup, that's all I care about. I want to put on my shirt and say reggae boys again.
coach, your mic, coach, your
Mute
mic.
coach.
Yeah, something just jump out at me now. Mr. David attack one bag of thing. Hey, David, it's not easy, Big up yourself, David. But you know that there's an X factor in our team. And probably a lot of you probably not thinking down that line, But as me say, as a coach, me I go probably look upon it from a different standpoint. You see that Adrian Maria Payot, he might bring something different in terms of not only playing, I believe he's gonna give a little technical assistance in terms of the coach. Does that make
And
sense?
leadership
Yeah,
on the pitch.
not only that, but me think he
More
might
than
come in
leadership.
in terms of halftime or before the game, your team talk as a captain. Me think he might bring some tactical thing to the team.
You think
You
That's
Mario
a
understand?
Park
good
will make the
point.
final cut? You think Mario Park will make the final cut?
He might, he might start. If I understand
Yeah.
that he's captain, so
No,
they
I'm not
might.
talking for that game, I'm not talking for that game. I talk for the overall
Oh.
squad. We are gonna go World Cup
Oh,
and
it might be
probably the
tough.
World Cup.
It might be tough, but I mean, they might keep him around because of what I just said.
Because I'm
It
leadership
depends too.
Yeah,
seniority.
man. Yeah, man.
It depends too on who else joins the team. It depends on who else joins the team too.
Majority of all of them from overseas we are linked to win from midfield and upwards. You realize that
Yeah,
that's
man.
one or two centre back. So it go rough because if you pick a stable, steady team, remember all of the people in we are look for get passport and all them stuff play in a one or 2/3 I'd feel mid third or the attacking third, But it's majority of them, We don't have a variety to choose from in terms of the entirety of the field. So
Yeah,
we
man.
have to look on that as well.
He might bring something good to a team, man. No doubt about it.
Yeah,
So
man. Experience is key.
it's just a twist of the tails that for me,
Yeah.
and it is something that they could also look into. Give Tapa some very good assistance. You never know. You know what I mean? So it's
Because
not us.
them not saying in the future saying could have possibly be a replacement to Tapa.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because I think I hear say all of him respective coaches licenses as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A good youth, man. Him have good leadership skills. Him understand the game. Him IQ of the game. Very, very, very good.
Coach, who seemingly as a very may have a bad feedback. Yeah, but anyway, who have a very good IQ as well. I realize Liam Moore.
Yeah, man. Very.
Liam Moore, him read the game, man. Him read it very well, man.
Only problem
Him
I have
read it.
with Liam Moore is that him not so hot in the ear. Him ear has
Yeah,
dull.
yeah, is
Him
that
not so hot
yeah.
with that.
That's why I'm not really want him to play against Mexico. I don't really want him to play against because we have to deal with a Jimenez.
Yeah, so like a man
Trouble.
like Damian Lowe, we really want
Yes.
to push aside. No, we can't get rid of
Yeah,
him.
we can. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Me
man.
agree with that. Me agree with that. I
So
think that
people. Go on.
I was saying that I think that we should work. We should try and get some games in for more on Pinnock, but also I don't know if it's even substitute appearances or 1 and 2 starts with Low as well for Pinnock to prepare those two also to get some game time for those two leading up to the qualifiers as well because I think Low will play an important role.
All right, good. And people, you can go over to, let me put it up on screen there. Reggae Boys meme and watch these that Reggae Boys meme on Instagram. Trust me, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. Just check it out. But people, before you do anything else, click off the live screen street live chats and hit the like button, people.
Like button.
A lot
Hit
of
the
persons are on over
thumbs up.
150. So just
Hit the thumbs up.
go and give the video some thumbs up, people. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thumbs up, man.
That's
Thumbs
the
up.
golden rule. That's the golden
Yeah,
rule.
man. Yeah, man.
Hit the like button
Yeah, man.
once you're on the show. Yeah, man. So definitely. Yeah, man. We have to give Travis a strength, man. I mean, Travis has support the thing, So we have to give Travis a strength, people. Yeah, man. Go and check it out. So any final thoughts, people? Because you don't know, we don't want to weary the people too much. Oh, short boss, they back in our place. Short boss, hit the like button. Short boss. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
So
as I said, sorry, I said, coach. Sorry, I said.
yeah, man. So basically, what we want to do, we don't want to keep the people on too long. It's midnight over in North America. And it's 11 p.m. in the Caribbean and other places. In Europe, probably what time now in Europe? Probably 5 a.m. in the morning or 6 a.m. So
Yeah.
we're gonna shut things down for tonight. So yeah, man, big up the people that will come online tonight. Thank you very much for tuning into the show. Of course, I have a big up the panel. Rome from the fourth official. People just remember to go over to that channel and show the man some love on his channel and hit the subscribe button. Definitely. Also, we have Formula Sport in the house, in the building. Remember, just go over his channel. Yeah, man, show him some love by hitting the subscribe button. We also had the Military Guna TV. So all the Gunners fans them. Might I say, Rome is a Manchester United big fanatic. When Man U
Man,
lose,
your authority, man.
yeah, man. When Man U, Man
Man,
U lose,
your
the man no
authority,
eat
man.
food, man. Nobody can talk to them, man. So let's go over there, go support him, people. Support Formula Sport. Support um Military Guna TV, and just let us just support each other because it's a good thing. Can have co-workers in a setting like this. Some people would work
Mad.
physically, but I mean this would have brought us together. So big up on yourself, people. Thank you very much. You know, one thing I like about this thing is when I put up a video, Bridget, and watching the reading the comments. Trust me, the comments are what keep me going, Bridget.
Yeah, man. Some
Yeah,
of
man.
them just have me a laugh, man. A dead
Yes,
with
man.
laugh.
Yes,
Trust
man.
me, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. The comments them. So before we jump off, Rome and Formula Sport, you don't know. You have to give your final thoughts on what is about to happen on Thursday, or you can just give your final thoughts.
Yeah. So Thursday, as I've been saying this whole stream, we really want to see the team play the way Tapa want them to play. We need to see some sort of identity within the team. To me, I really don't care much about the score, even though I want to make up a win. I want to see identity moving forward because what I want is to go back to the final of the Gold Cup, win it, and make the World Cup. So looking forward to see the game. Big up yourself, Coach Mincy. Thanks for having me again. Make sure the Monday before you leave, drop a like on the video. Keep leaving your comments. When you come back and watch back, drop another comment and like the video same way. Big up on yourself, manners. Make sure you take care of your family at this time, yeah.
Yeah, man. Big
True,
up.
true.
All right, Formula, your time.
Yeah, so as I said, things kind of change for me now that I have learned that Tyler won't be in the midfield as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think that that can enable us to have a better performance. So I do think that we will have a positive showing, but I me really can't stomach one of them big score line there when I see US have dropped from what year. So
That will
let's
never happen.
yeah. I don't think so, especially now Tyler is out. But yeah, so let's see what happens on when Thursday.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, so let's just wait and see what happens and see how it turns out, and hopefully the boys can really show up and show out. I really, as I say, one of the things that I agreed with Rome on this. One of the things that I really disagreed with coach's formation is that I wanted more and Pinnock to play to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
as
yeah.
many game
Yeah,
times
man. We
as
can't see
game
that.
time as yeah. So I want to see chemistry because a lot of these guys are the first time I see them one another. So more want to say more hopefully we can get some good chemistry going and the team can gel and the team can bond and we can have a positive result to build off going forward. So with
Yeah,
that
man.
being said, big up coaches desk, rate coaches desk. We have to rate coaches desk on a number of levels. Thanks for having me on, much appreciated and much respect. Much blessings to you in the future going forward.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. And thanks for the support, definitely, because I don't know. People have been supporting the thing, and we give thanks for that. Um, just can't wait to see the match on Thursday.
Yeah, yeah, anxious.
I just can't wait.
Anxious,
Anxious. Yeah,
anxious,
man.
Mad.
yeah.
So we just want them to put in a formidable performance, do well, especially coming out of that game injury free, basically. So big up to IMAX It Football too. Just checking in. Short bars, big up yourself. Big up yourself, short bars. Big up everybody. I can't go through the comments to big up everybody. So I'm just gonna say big up everybody. Thanks for the support. And you continue to stay safe in this time. Because it's a tough time, it's a trying time. But do whatever you have to do necessary to protect yourself and your family. Again, see you next time on another edition of the Coach's Desk, where you get your coaching, your sporting experience. We're out.